glowing skin, smooth skin, youthful-looking skin. Many of us desire these attributes, and they are within reach, and you don't even have to go under the knife to get them. I love this. As an expert on non-invasive body and facial treatments and longevity, our guest has plenty of insight. She's Dr. Jame Heskett, founder and medical director of the medical wellness spa, the Wellpath in New York City. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So I'm so glad I'm doing this because I gotta tell you, I'm sometimes complaining. You know, I look in the mirror and I'm like, things are happening.
Yep.
You see this every day. What are the major complaints you hear from women?
Every day, women want their skin to glow. They want to walk out of the house and glow. They want to look fresh.
And I don't use creams, but I've noticed, you know, after I turned 40, that some wrinkles are popping up, probably more than one. You could probably look at me and tell me. And, you know, when should one use preventative care?
I think you should start as soon as possible.
Really?
When you're a teenager, you should think about smoking, sun exposure, lifestyle, stress, and sleep.
I'm already behind the 8 ball.
Right, me too.
What about heredity and lifestyle? I mean, I know genes play a role here.
Heredity is your #1 friend, but lifestyle is huge, and I think you can offset hereditary with lifestyle.
Being happy, exercise, all those kind of things really affect how we look.
Everything that you do internally is reflected externally.
But no matter what, let's be honest, you know, the clock starts ticking, we start getting older, it's just a reality. So let's use me as an example, and I'm sure a lot of women out there can relate with me. I don't like needles. I don't like invasive. I'm a chicken.
Yep.
That's it, chicken. So what's out there that's non-invasive that you would say, you know, give this a try? Non-invasive
treatments are huge because a lot of women like you do not want to be hit with a needle. They don't want to look unnatural. One of my favorite treatments is the OxyGeneo. It is a completely non-invasive, easy treatment that will give you that glow that you really want.
I know we have some B-roll of someone getting this procedure. Walk me through it, how does it work, and then I'll ask you some questions along the way.
Great. So the OxyGeneo is a 3-in-1 treatment. It really approaches it from 3 different ways. And you can see by the procedure, you can see some bubbles starting to get stimulated as we rub this on her face.
And what's that?
The bubbles are carbon dioxide, helps to increase the flow of oxygen to the skin, which brings nutrients and oxygen, helping you have that youthful glow.
No pain?
No pain. You can see it's totally enjoyable. You can just sit there and relax and feel it working, but know that you're not having anything unnatural done.
And how long does it take?
It takes about 20 minutes, and basically we put the special serums on your skin. The other part of this is that it helps those special serums penetrate super well. That's one of the 3 things it does. And then it exfoliates the skin in a very gentle way so you can get rid of that top dead layer of skin.
So it seems pretty easy.
Very easy. 20 minutes. It exfoliates, it increases your oxygenation and nutrient delivery to the skin, and allows the anti-aging products to penetrate.
And you really notice a difference after you do this?
Absolutely. After the very first treatment, this woman who's having the treatment will have a really radiant glow. She'll walk out of the office feeling confident, just like you and I would want to do without any makeup on. You can do it multiple times, but you know, even 1 treatment before an event, fantastic.
I know you have some before and after pictures. Let's look at some of them and tell me what you see. I see a difference already.
Yeah, I mean, basically what you see is the lack of dullness. Dead skin causes dullness, they're radiant. You see some lifting of the face, some tightening of the face. That's what we all want. We want to look like we're fresh and young. But mostly it's really that youthful glow that comes from the exfoliation and the powerful antioxidants or anti-aging serums that we use with the treatment.
And doctor, how does this compare to microdermabrasion?
Microdermabrasion is a very basic, older technology. It basically scrubs the skin off of your face, but doesn't do much else. Again, this is taking a 3-pronged approach. Oxygenation of the skin, which is so important, penetration of very powerful antioxidants and anti-aging treatments, and the exfoliation of the skin.
So doctor, if I wanted to get this procedure, where could I?
You can get the OxyGeneo at any spa around the country.
And for more information on the product?
You can go to the website, oxygeneo.com. That's OxyGeneo.com, or my website, thewellpath.com.
And before we leave, I want our viewers to know also, because I know you're very passionate about this, you are writing, or you just finished your first book?
Just finished. It's going to be published this month.
What's it called?
It's called The Wellpath, and it's a 60-day program for anti-aging and weight loss, coming from the internal to the external.
That's why she looks so great. Okay, you do this, don't you?
Yeah,
okay, so I'm going to give this a try, and I'll send you some before and afters to New York, and you tell me if I look better.
Or you can come to New York, and I'll do it to you.
Or I can go to the Big Apple, and she will give me the treatment.
Absolutely.
Done deal. Doctor, thank you so much. And then my husband will be like, what did you do in New York? And I'll be like, ooh la la. Thank you, doctor. Of course, if you'd like more information, you can go to our website, thebalancingAct.com.